It's Sunday, June 21st, about 12:24 p.m., just after lunch. And I'm headed up WA Bar at FR26 to a set of FR roads that I haven't yet looked at. It's the next set just past that Fawn Creek area that I spent quite a bit of time riding. I don't think there's as many roads this time. But I changed the tires on this bike. The stock tires were okay, they're acceptable. But I went to a tire that I know from years of experience is one of my favorites for a dual sport, which is the Pirelli MT21. And I went about 10 millimeters wider front and rear. If you're going a little bit wider, it'll make the bike handle better and loose stuff, sand, gravel, and also a little bit better in loose rock, which I've ridden it some, and I think I can tell the difference. I think it is better. So nice when you take the trouble changing tires like that you actually see an improvement. And I'm not saying the stock tires are bad. Again, I do think the stock tires are fine. So if you're running those IRC stock tires, whatever they were, I mean, they're acceptable. So my gas gauge showed 2 bars of fuel when I started. Now it's showing 1. I think it'll show more when it flattens out. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but Garmin's GPS agrees with Google Maps and Apple Maps and says I'm still in WA Bar. However, I have passed signs saying I'm on FR26, and the WA Bar, pretty sure, ended back there when we hit the National Forest. Oh, gee, my low gas light started blinking on me now, too. Seems like I figured last time when I saw that I had about 45 miles left that I could go, which should still be enough to get me through this ride. When I started with 2 bars, I figured no drama. I guess there has to be a little bit. Next turn to the right will be the Fawn Creek Road, and the one after that, I don't know what they call that, but it's the one I'm going to take. Well, Garmin is actually showing the Fawn Creek Road. Not quite to it yet. Curious to see if it'll show the next road past it. The elevation's up to about 4960. I think I started about 36 something at my house. Gone up enough to feel noticeably cooler, which on a day like this is just fine, feels good. So this could be it. Gotta test this out. I'm gonna have to look at Gaia. I don't trust Garmin. Yep, this is it. Adventure time is here again. After that, with my empty light flashing at me, I'm not gonna try to do anything more than that. As always, I may not even be able to do that. Okay, so this is to the right, and to the left I climb a little more. This looks like a typical road for FR roads out here off of FR26. Easier than a lot of them so far. That could change. What did I say that? We'll see what this is. And that is the end of that. Okay, one down. Okay, when I go up this other one, I'm going to fly a drone. And I'll do that, follow me, maybe from the front. We'll see if that works.
Front.
Okay. And it's time to get this thing.
Front. Follow. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. At 10 miles an hour, the drone is doing okay. Don't have a whole lot of brush and trees here, which helps. I better remember to keep looking at this road a little bit too, and not just the drone. Well, something goes off to the right that is not on my map, and something goes off to the left too. Wow. Okay. Maybe it is on my map, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of hate to take it out at first. I'd go faster, but our drone appreciates it if I keep the speeds down. Yeah, I think that's a first gear drone. It's not really made for going fast. Okay, what happened to my drone? I don't see it, I don't hear it. Well, it's looking at a pretty good sized tree.
1. Unable to take off. Camera.
Okay. I heard it. Once again, DJI Fly app saved me. Oh, but I gotta get into the brush there to retrieve it. Okay. Well, I think I'll have a follow from behind this time. It usually does a little better. Still there. And I think that's the end of this. Okay, this is turning into kind of a single track, but I don't think I want to do this any further. Let's see if that drone will follow me up here. This is certainly not a motorized road anymore. So, that's it for that. Okay. Alright, well, all that's left of my adventure is to find my way back. Boy, it shows us going on a lot further, but no. That's certainly not a four-wheel road. It shows it as part of the MVUM, but just no. And I can see a little ways back there where I saw that road. It kind of shows something on here, but not very big. Again, because it showed on the motor vehicle user map, I think I could go ahead here and, you know, from a legal standpoint, be okay, but I don't know if that's something I really want to be doing solo. Again, something to do with some buddies where you help each other out if you need to. Hard enough to get turned around here on a very narrow forest road. A single track up there, if I have to turn around. Yeah, I've done it. I've done that many times, but it's not something I really want to do. Big part of trying to ride out here safely as an older solo rider is no one to say when. Don't try to push it further than you should. So I still don't know how it's going to turn out, but a new friend of mine, Bob, so he recently bought a used 2020 KLX 250. Whoever owned it thinks a lot like I do. He had kind of the same handlebars, the same shifter, the same foot pegs that I put on my KLX 300. Basically, after looking at that, they didn't really make a lot of changes from the earlier KLX 250 to the KLX 300. Very similar. And I don't know if he's got it yet, but it needed a new battery, so he's going to have to wait to ride it until I get that battery. Got a good buy on it, and I checked it out, and the guy I bought it from checked it out too, and we both agreed that it was just a dead battery. I mean, and if it's more than that, the guy seemed pretty reasonable. He says, well, let me know, and whatever it takes to make it right, I'll do it. Including buy the motorcycle back from me if you decide you don't want it. But it's a cool looking bike. They really had it fixed up nicely. Whoever owned that bike, the guy that was selling it was the second owner, and he didn't put very many miles on it. But whoever the first owner was thinks a lot like I do when it comes to modifying a dual sport. In short, I like the bike. I thought it was pretty cool. I just hope that Bob does okay riding it. I mean, it's been so many years. I've tried to caution him over and over again that it's a lot harder than it looks when you watch my videos. And of course, you watch my videos, I don't know that it looks all that easy either. A lot of this stuff is fairly hard for me. And I've kind of been riding I never stopped for 56 years. I mean, I've kind of always been riding. Well, at least at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it back to pavement without running out of gas, and I'm also pretty sure I'll make it to a gas station. That'll be my next stop. I'm gradually filling in the gaps in all these FR roads, or maybe they're not given an FR designation, but whatever you want to call them, forest roads. This is today's ride. And the colored lines on this Gaia screenshot show all the places that I've ridden in this area. They're shown on the motor vehicle user map. And I'm just checking them off one by one. Yeah, I've been there, looked at that. Generally try to go as far as I think I can go safely. And I've had a few times, it wasn't that the road was getting unsafe, I was just getting tired, so always got to keep that in mind too. I do not have the endurance of younger riders, and younger for me is probably seeming pretty old to some people watching this. You know what, I took this road, and this is not what I came back on, which is good. It's getting me back to FR26, so very rideable. I guess I should look at my Garmin Zumos track every now and then, but actually I have no problem with this at all. It's allowing me to see a little bit more of what's out here. And I think it just evaporated on me. Oh, there's something up ahead. Okay. Okay, yeah, road is still here. Just hit that clearing and you couldn't see it in the rocks for a little bit. I thought my adventure was over, but my adventure is not over until I find out what's going on here. Got a glimpse of FR26 down there, but it could be one of those so close yet so far things. May not be possible to get there, but this is still think it's a road. And like I said, so close yet so far. So I guess I'm gonna turn around. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So this motorcycle is only 10 pounds or so less weight than a klx300, or the klx250s. Almost got the same specs. Stock seat is certainly lower, although you can lower a 300 or a 250, and that 250 my friend bought has been lowered. I thought they did a nice job of doing that too. But something else that is another part of the tail is this is about a 3-inch shorter wheelbase than the 300, which makes it a little bit easier to turn around in tight spots. I'll take anything I can get when it comes to that. So anyway, this turned into a little bit bigger adventure than what I anticipated, but still within acceptable limits for me. Now I'm in kind of that open spot that I lost the road on. I'm not quite sure where the road went now. I think a little bit to my left. Yeah, found it. Yeah, that little clearing there is kind of where you lose it. Then you pick it up again, but started looking like more than I wanted to do. Not an uncommon situation for me. Okay, I'm not going up that way. Looks like I might just stop right up there in 50 feet. Doesn't show on my map. Well, what I just was on does show on my map. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the short little stretch that gets me back to FR26. Yep, there it is. Okay, didn't run out of gas. If I do, it's on pavement, and then Joline could come out with a gas can. So I rode about 17 miles with that little gas pump signal flashing at me. So I think I'd still be good for more. And I was planning to gas up, but you know, I didn't. So I am home. This ride is over.